Hey guys, this is Jam of JamOnline.ph, and today we're gonna unbox and take a closer look on the ASUS Zenfone Max M1. So this smartphone was previously launched along with the Zenfone 5 series. Yes, this smartphone didn't get too much attention during the Philippine launch. But the smartphone is really interesting, not just because of the 4000 mAh of battery, but also because of its hardware. We got a dual lens camera over here. It's a 13 plus 8 megapixel rear camera. We also got a 13 megapixel selfie camera. It's also powered by a Snapdragon 430 processor with 3 gigs of RAM, and it also has a 32 gigs of internal storage. This smartphone also has an 18:9 display, which is, by the way, a 5.5-inch HD Plus 18:9 display. I know, it's really interesting. So what are we waiting for? So let's unbox and let's take a closer look on the ASUS Zenfone Max M1. Okay guys, so you're looking at the ASUS Zenfone Max M1. So let's unbox this smartphone. Okay, so as you can see here, we got here a free jelly case inside the box of the smartphone. There we go. So we got here the manual and of course the free jelly case that we will use later. It also comes with this pin so you can remove the SIM card tray. And of course we got here the ASUS Zenfone Max M1. Inside the box we can find here another warranty information card. Of course, the USB to micro USB port, so you can connect your smartphone to your PC, and in earphones that comes in the box. And of course, the charger over here, it comes with a 5 volts 2 amperes output, so it's not a fast charger, just a normal charger that you can find on a smartphone. So you're looking at the ASUS Zenfone Max M1. So it's an affordable smartphone. It's priced at $8,995. It's very affordable, and we got a 4000 mAh of battery here. And as you can see here, we got here a full view display, or a full screen display, or all screen display, whatever you want to call it. It's an 18:9 display. It's a 5.5-inch 18:9 display, and as you can see, we got here some kind of, well, larger bezels compared to the competition. We don't have a notch here, but I do like that we do have an 18:9 display aspect ratio, which means that the smartphone feels like a 5-inch smartphone, but we have a 5.5-inch display over here. However, it's narrower and it's taller compared to most smartphones at well, 16:9 smartphones. Anyway, so this is the Zenfone Max M1, and as you can see here, we got here the black color, and this one is plastic, but it feels like it's kind of good. I mean, it doesn't feel bad. It feels like a smartphone from Oppo or Vivo. It isn't that, you know, solid, but it's quite good for its price. I mean, I won't complain if I have an 8995 smartphone with a large battery and this build and construction. We got a 4000 mAh of battery here, and despite that, the smartphone feels light. As you can see, it isn't that thick, and it's very comfortable to hold. We got here the power button that sports the concircular design of ASUS, which is a trademark of ASUS smartphones. We also got here the volume rocker. At the top, we got here the 3.5mm audio jack, and below we got here the speaker grills and also the micro USB port. We're still using micro USB port here. Unfortunately, we do not have a fast charger here, but we can do reverse charging on the smartphone. Well, because it's a Zenfone Max smartphone. Well, the Zenfone Max smartphones, all of them, I believe, can do reverse charging. All you need is a USB OTG, plug in here, and then plug another smartphone to the OTG, and voila, you can charge your smartphone using this smartphoneception. Anyway, we got here an Android 8.0 Oreo, and as you can see, we got the latest Zen UI. What I like about here is that the Zen UI is cleaner, it's faster, and doesn't have too much bloatwares. As you can see here, we got here, well, the ASUS applications that comes with it, of web storage, which is probably the most useless application that you will use here, because, well, we have OneDrive, Google Drive, and a lot of other cloud applications on the Play Store. But if you want some free storage, well, we got web storage over here. Of course, we got here the mobile manager. There we go. So this one lets you see the resources of your smartphone and also optimize the resources of well, your hardware. We also got here data usage, power master, boost. So basically that's boosting your smartphone. Unfortunately, we do not have the AI boost of the Zenfone 5 here. So the power master, as you can see here, we got 3 hours remaining time, 55% normal, temperature is at 97 Fahrenheit. We need to change it to centigrade. Anyway, we can do battery care, reverse charging, scan, auto start manager, battery modes, boost, power save technology, battery saving options, and battery usage. So the battery care, as you can see how good the battery of your smartphone is. And the power save technology lets you check the safety measures or protocols of this smartphone. This one is really awesome. And again, we got here a 5.5-inch display, and despite having an HD resolution, I'm quite happy with its colors. The colors are bright. Well, it isn't the brightest smartphone at its price range, but the colors are really good. It's actually sharper than I expected. Okay, so it's not full HD plus, but I'm happy with the resolution of the display of the smartphone. And also, we got here the dual lens camera. By the way, the dual lens camera of the smartphone is a 13 megapixel standard camera, and then also an 8 megapixel wide angle lens camera. I've actually tried the camera a while ago of the smartphone, and as you can see here, well, the selfies are kinda softer than I expected. It isn't that sharp, and the dynamic range of the camera of the selfie camera of the smartphone, well, it isn't that good. But what I like about it is that the colors aren't washed out, but again, it's softer, but it would do for an 8995 smartphone. Just a, you know, not the best one, not a good one, but not a bad one either. Anyway, we also tried the wide-angle lens camera of the smartphone, and as expected, the wide-angle lens didn't perform well as the standard lens, but we do have a wide-angle lens over here, so you can take, you know, goofies or Wi-Fi's or whatever you want to call it, or landscape photo, and you want to capture more or wider view. This one is perfect. So this is the rear 13 megapixel camera, and what I like about it again is that it's quite good, but the dynamic range, as you can see here, well, it's not that great, but still, I'm still satisfied with it. The rear camera of the smartphone is actually better than I expected. So overall, the camera of the smartphone, well, I'm really satisfied with it, but you know, we have to try it out on our review. So once we up our review, you could check out some of our camera samples. The smartphone also packs a face unlock. Unfortunately, the face unlock isn't that fast compared to other smartphones, and this is probably the problems with most ASUS smartphones. The face unlock of their smartphones aren't really that fast, but thankfully we got here a fingerprint scanner at the back, so you can see we can unlock the smartphone really fast. So yeah, I guess that's it for our unboxing hands-on of the ASUS Zenfone Max M1. So if you like this video, don't forget to give us thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, well, now's the time to subscribe. So once again, I'm Jam of jamonline.ph, and thanks for watching an unboxing hands-on of the ASUS Zenfone Max M1.